Hello everyone, in this video let's take a quick look at some basic inheritance in Python. So we'll create a file called run.py. I don't particularly like this example, but it's the example that's used to describe basic inheritance, so let's do it anyway. Class animal, inheriting of object, and let's have def init self, and in the initialization we'll just keep it this way. I think it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. We don't even need the init. We'll just have def speak self and print not implemented. And the reason why we're saying print not implemented is because speak is actually considered to be an abstract virtual class. We won't go too much in depth about this yet. We'll do so in some future videos, and we'll also see how Python has a library to deal with abstract virtual classes. But let's not get into that for now. And we'll have a class called cat, which inherits from animal. Def speak self, and we'll just say print meow. And let's just copy and paste this. We'll have a class called dog, inheriting of animal as well, and that goes woof. Now let's have animals equals an array, and the array takes a dog and a cat, and it takes an animal as well. And I will say for a in animals, a.speak. So let's run this and see what happens. Python run with meow not implemented. So what's happening here is that we have our animals array with our animals being constructed. Therefore, it holds the animal objects. We iterate over the animals and we call speak. So when the dog object, when its speak method gets invoked, the Python interpreter actually sees that we have defined the method speak inside the dog, and therefore does not call the speak that's defined inside animal, and therefore it goes woof. And likewise for the cat. But what happens if, let's say, we don't implement the speak function here? This is still valid Python. Then the speaking of the dog is also not implemented, because since we haven't implemented speak, it calls the default abstract virtual function here called speak, and therefore it says not implemented. There are, as mentioned, there are actually better ways of dealing with creating functions which are not really meant to be invoked, but we'll see that in a future video. So thanks for your attention, and I'll see you in a future video.